All right, traders, Mike here with the watch list video. You know what? Let me go to SPY real quick. Watch list video for Friday, March 7th. SPY's made it down, closed right around the 200 day. It's trading at 574.60 something right now. So it's gapping up a bit. And AVGO reported after hours. AVGO also down to the 200 day. We might get a tech bounce tomorrow, right? Because as I'm talking to you, AVGO is at 208 and it went actually as high as 214. It's only an hour and 20 minutes into extended hours, excuse me. But anyway, that could get a nice bounce for the tech sector tomorrow. We'll see. NVIDIA's moving up a bit. Hang on a sec. All right, as I always do, let me throw that up there for new traders in the room. Please pause the video and read that whole thing. All right, and I'm going to go, first of all, nice post by Miguel today on BJ, which is BJ's Wholesale Club. First pullback, mid-fives buy zone, ended up being a really nice idea. I can give you some numbers. His post put the entry right around 109.25 and it went to 113.80. So $4.50-ish on about $1 risk. And another thing I like about BJ is it turns every guy in the room into a junior high school kid, right? Just the symbol all by itself, including me. I can't deny it. All right, anyway, let's go to what we're watching for tomorrow. ORGO had this pop, pulled back, another kind of secondary pop, and kind of a quiet inside day, so it's holding up pretty well. I do want to watch that one tomorrow. TNXP, massive volume today. Let me zoom in on this. The 200-day kind of smashes everything together, but you can still kind of see the big volume pop. Closing way off its highs, though. It's definitely a whippy trader, so keep that in mind. GRRR, Bear Cave, came out with a negative report on it today after this huge run. I don't know that I've ever seen this before. Shortly after that, Citron comes out and says they've barely scratched the surface or something. I'm paraphrasing. So you had two different, basically short hits on GRRR. A lot of times when you have that, though, you can get a really nice snapback bounce if we get a proper setup because people chase these short and maybe the report gets refuted. But this thing's been super strong. So even though there's really no chart setup here, it's definitely an in-play stock and could give a good setup tomorrow. I'd like to see one more red day, to be honest with you, and then be my top watch for Monday. Already talked about BJ, this big breakout today. Could follow through tomorrow. PSTV, crazy move. I mean, from 24 cents-ish a couple days ago to $1.44. And as I'm talking to you, this went to 260 in after hours, trading around 220 right now. Definitely going to watch that one tomorrow. I think I've said this in chat many times, but I'll say it to people who aren't in the chat room. Whoever invented the halt rule, the volatility halt rule, if it's a woman, if I ever meet her, I'm going to kick her right in the balls. All right? That's my take. That is the we're supposed to protect us. It makes trading impossible on some of these. Anyway, VSTM, nice volume spike back here, pulled back, and is right back up near these highs. Certainly worth watching tomorrow. ALXO, very nice volume today. We're going to watch that one tomorrow for a follow through. CDXC, I like the big breakout on earnings yesterday. The quiet inside day on much lower volume today could be a good third day play setup. STX, straight down for 4 days right into support. Good bounce play setup, possibly, if we get a proper intraday trade. Starbucks down 3 days in a row. Maybe gets a bounce tomorrow. It's not really at support. I guess you could argue former resistance right there. It's getting close to that, and you got the 50-day. But certainly goes on bounce watch for a turn back up. And then Gap, which is the store Gap, went to 23.35 in after hours on earnings. So it's kind of beaten up into earnings. As I'm talking to you, it's trading at 22.5-ish. Certainly worth watching tomorrow. And that's it for me. I will see you guys in the chat room in the morning. Have a good night.